I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Revelio.
Professor Hesse actually makes it seem magical.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must be released. The temptation to destroy or control it, so carefully honed, must now be used only to protect what we keep. You have the wand. When to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository and...
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go.
Expelliarmus!
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Ranrock will be pleased with our progress. I won't wait. Over here. Cover up wide. Coming back.
Ranrock must...
Drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
Now I shall handle it. One moment.
Let's go. Revelio. This one's almost down. Leviosa! You will not take what's not yours!
The trolls ought to make quick work of them! You can't stop it! Ranrock will reign supreme!
Leviosa!
I will have my revenge! We'll never get it! Rather up wide coming back.
The finger! Confringo! You're no match for us.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor! That wall! That's the way forward!
Very perceptive. my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos! Listen, more goblins up ahead.
An intruder!
Defender! Confringo! Let me
Fools of a feather! I won't rest. Stop by.
You can't stop us! Defender! Confringo!
Not
Leviosa!
It's me.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You're weak, human.
Confringo!
I won't. You call that spell casting?
Capulso! Glacius!
Impressed? Almost.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Revelio! We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your kindness couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
One less human to worry. Let's get it. I won't rest till dead. I won't rest until
Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
Isadora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this. My power.
You cannot possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery and pain that could cause.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine!
Spells are having no effect on the dragon. Confringo. Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. That is the trick. I have you now, Ranrock.
There seems to be some fighting you up now. No, I shall rid you of it. Come and stay up, Rachel.
Confringo! You can't stop me! Two sources of power. Confringo! Ha! Very much indeed. Expelliarmus. How long are you going to keep up this charade? You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Rebellion. Please. Leviosa. Rependo. Incendio. Descendo. Rebellion. Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock? Accio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This in Lodgok's memory.
You'll never break this house with me! Never!
This is for Professor Fig.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would...
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne...
I hope so.
Sebastian...
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.